Did you know that artificial intelligence is quietly reshaping the future of caracal conservation? That's right. Let's explore why this matters, especially if you're passionate about wildlife. Many people view AI as just a technological marvel, but it's also a double-edged sword in the fight to protect these incredible creatures. This isn't merely about tech, it's about survival, and the stakes are incredibly high. Picture yourself in the African savanna spotting a caracal with its tufted ears and golden fur glistening in the sunlight. It sparks a sense of hope for wildlife. But pause for a moment. How many of these stunning cats are truly thriving today? Spoiler alert, it's far fewer than you might expect. You might be surprised to learn that many conservation efforts now rely on AI to track and monitor these elusive felines. However, this innovation can have unintended consequences. The data collected can sometimes lead to oversights or mismanagement, and without careful consideration, I could inadvertently contribute to habitat destruction. Imagine researchers using drones equipped with AI technology to follow caracal movements. They believe they're gaining valuable insights, but what if their methods disrupt hunting patterns or social structures? It's ironic, technology meant to help can create new risks. As AI becomes more integrated into wildlife management, the funding and attention it attracts often overshadow simpler, effective conservation methods. Resources get redirected, leaving traditional approaches to fade away. This is just about technological advancement, it's about the very fabric of conservation unraveling. So what can we do? We need to strike a delicate balance. Imagine if conservationists could blend traditional methods with AI, using technology as a supportive tool rather than a crutch. How can we ensure that the majestic caracal isn't lost in the rush of progress? As we wrap up this section, take a moment to reflect. The next time you hear about AI revolutionizing conservation, consider the hidden impacts. It's not just about what we can achieve, it's also about what we might lose. And as you ponder this, remember the story: the caracal isn't just theirs, it's ours too. If you care about wildlife, stay engaged and informed. Every voice counts in the fight for their future. Have you ever spotted a caracal in the wild? Fire truly majestic, aren't they? But did you know that behind their beauty lies a complex web of stress signals that often go unnoticed? Surprisingly, even advanced AI could be impacting these elusive creatures. It's easy to admire these incredible cats without realizing the hidden pressures they endure. Many people think conservation is solely about protecting habitats or stopping poachers. However, the subtle effects of AI on caracal conservation efforts might be tipping the scales against them. Imagine a caracal pacing back and forth. What if that behavior isn't just instinctual? It could actually signal stress from human activities. While AI technology helps us better understand wildlife behavior. Now, picture a serene landscape where a family of caracals once thrived. As AI surveillance gathers data to illustrate their habits, flawed information can lead to disaster. An increase in human presence based on incorrect predictions might be pushing these cats further into distress. This is where it gets serious. A simple error in AI algorithms could mean the difference between a thriving population and a declining one. Can you imagine living in a place where you feel constantly watched, with no escape? These animals deserve so much better. So, what's the way forward? We need to advocate for responsible AI practices in wildlife conservation. It's crucial that technology enhances our understanding rather than complicates it. Imagine a world where data supports caracals, helping them thrive instead of just survive. As we consider these hidden impacts, remember that awareness is the first step toward action. The next time you think of caracals, reflect on the unseen battles they face and consider what role you can play in supporting their cause. What if I told you that one choice you make today could influence the future of an entire species? Imagine the majestic caracal, its ears perked and eyes wide, gracefully moving through the wild. Yet, beneath this beauty lies a hidden crisis that often goes unnoticed. Many people think conservation is solely about protecting habitats and wildlife. However, there's a silent force at play that many overlook: the impact of AI on caracal conservation efforts. Could technology intended to help actually become a double-edged sword? Consider a world where every click and interaction shapes the algorithms that dictate conservation funding and priorities. Your choices aren't just data, they influence what gets recognized. Recent studies reveal that AI often favors certain species, frequently leaving the caracal in the shadows. You might be thinking, so what? It's just a cat. But here's the catch: as a keystone species, the caracal is crucial for maintaining ecosystem balance. Ignoring them risks upsetting that balance, which can affect countless other species. It's a ripple effect that starts with a single oversight. Now, picture yourself in a vast savanna, feeling the warm breeze as you spot a caracal, its agility and grace captivating. But what if moments like that became rare? What if, in a few years, you could only see them in old documentaries? This is just a hypothetical scenario. It's a real possibility if we don't heed these warning signs. So why does this happen? The answer is both simple and complex. With the rise of AI, resources often get funneled toward the most popular or marketable species. A tiger or